Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Here we are. We're back around again.
It seems to happen so quickly.
It does. I don't know if this is like kind of self-preservation that the weeks are just like rolling by at a clip. Uh, but it does, yeah, it does feel like that's what's happening.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. We're in the second week of February. We're ticking along. We're ticking
Yeah,
along. We're doing the thing. Um, we've seen each other today.
we have.
Um, we have. It's good to see you again. How you feeling? What's on your mind? What's on your heart? What's going on?
Um, I I've been doing a lot, as you know. But I'll give some context for our friends that are here, and then fellow travelers that may view this after the fact.
Yep.
Um, I've been doing a lot of work in my on my business. I've been doing a lot of work on gathering up kind of what feels like the work I want to be putting out in the world. And in doing that, I've had some moments over the last couple of weeks where I've been like, yeah, I feel really proud of myself. I'm ticking things off the to-do list, and these are things that just a year ago it would have felt like a really big deal to be doing some of this stuff.
Yep.
Um, but at the same time, I'm gonna tell my wife for just a moment. We were having a conversation about some of this stuff earlier, and she was like, "Don't you just feel like you're late to the game on all of this? You're just late to the party, getting all this stuff put up on the internet." And I was like, I am, but this is for me, like, this is a really big deal for where I am. Like, this feels like
Yeah.
a big step in what I'm doing and what I'm putting out into the world. And it
Hmm.
reminded me of just how easy it is for us to get ahead of ourselves. And I think for me, it's been a big thing that's kept me in kind of procrastination, is like I see the big vision of what it could be, but I get stuck in the like daily tasks of actually just moving the thing forward. And so it just then becomes like I'm making excuses for why I'm not actually moving the thing forward. Um, and then I just do nothing. Nothing ends up happening at that point.
This is relatable content. Relatable content.
um, yeah, I mean, I think we all get stuck in the big vision of what we want it to be, and I think that's when like some of the imposter syndrome stuff comes in, because we start comparing where we are, and we know this, like where we are right now to somebody else's like
Hmm.
4 years that they've already been putting in the work and the time to do this thing. So it's tough. It's a tough thing to remember, but that's what I'm sitting with today.
I dig that. And in some ways it's because this is a very I've done this myself. It's a very common, I think, reaction, and it's a very common instinct. But when you break it down to its composite parts, it's truly nuts. Like, it's truly the most unproductive thing that you could do, because it's again, it's to say, well, someone else is here. Like, we all start in our different places, we all have our different resources, we all have the different things that we've done to get to where we are. And so the idea that there is some linear path, that there is some plan that you can follow, that there is some metric that can be used to measure, well, this person's the same age as me, why haven't I, like, it's a it's this idea. It's like, if we were all running the same race, it still wouldn't be productive. Like, maybe
Hmm.
it'd be a good way to measure, but given the fact that we are all running individual races, given the fact that there are 7 billion plus races being run by human life forms on the planet right now, just stay in your own lane.
Yep.
Stay in your own lane. And I
Yep.
say this just as much to myself, but it's this idea of those feelings of, well, I could be doing more, or if this thing, if I were to bring it into the world, it would look like this, and it's so far away, and just it can feel so daunting. And
Yep.
it's, I look at some of like the favorite collectives, the favorite groups, some of the people that I'm inspired by, who have brought something into this world that was a vision that they had. And really, and we were talking about this earlier, just realizing it's like, oh, sometimes you have to track these things in years.
Yep.
Like sometimes it's days, sometimes it's weeks, sometimes it's months, but like sometimes it's years. Like for those
Or a
really,
life's worth of work, a
yep,
lifetime of work. Yeah.
yep, yep. And it's just that I think it's resetting the frame within ourselves. It's like, okay, what am I, if I'm actually trying to do something that is monumental, that could make a difference, that could, answer that call that I have in my soul, how long should that take?
Yep.
And what, and when we think about it in those terms, this is just the life's work. Like this is what
Yep.
we're strapped in to do. Um, Stay in your lane, just run your own race,
Yep.
take it day by day.
Yep. Yep. Um, yeah. So I've brought along a mantra for this anchor that we can use to start the week. And it's one that has a double meaning that I love for this particular meditation. I am where I am. So I'm in the race where I am in the race today. This is where I am, and I give gratitude and thanks and all kinds of compassion and love to myself for this being where I am showing up today.
Yep.
But then also anchoring into I am where I am, like where this is right here, right now, which is a great tool for anxiety busting because a lot of the times when we are thinking about future stuff or past regrets, we are not with ourselves right here. So I am where I am is a reminder that we're just right here.
Yep.
Um,
One thing, if I may add, when we practiced this earlier, I think one of the
mm,
things that resonated for me is, um, in the conception of how we have talked about a higher power, and however one conceives. Some of the studying and the work that I've done recently is looking at, um, the idea of God, the universe, supreme unity, sacred unity being, I am.
mhm.
And so the idea of even, I sometimes like to, in my mind, and envision it in all caps. So if we think I am in all caps, where I am all lowercase, and I am being our, material selves, sort of like, the egocentric being, but this idea that sacred unity is wherever we are.
Yes.
We all have that light within us. We all have that spark of divinity. We all have that thing. And so wherever, and again, it's the inversion, wherever I am.
Yep.
And that I think, in terms of remembering that no matter how crazy it feels, no matter how dark it may be, no matter how separated we may feel, if we tap into and remember we have that divine spark within us, it helps change the frame and helps us remember it's like, oh, what I'm dealing with is a momentary difficulty in this particular slice of space time. Since I've got I am with me, it actually is not that big of a deal.
I'm
And that's
fully
that's what I
supported.
lose, fully
Yeah.
support. And I lose track of that several times a day. So
It
I'm
just is what happens. That is part of being a human. Yeah, I
ex-
there's a meditation book which I've referenced, Lot Kelly. He
mm,
says, "Train to remain, train to remain."
mm,
Uh,
mm.
oh, poo! I'm going to forget the second half of it. Train to remain. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. But that's what seems important right now: is we train to remain. We train to remain in that place of sacred unity, connectedness. Yeah. I will think of the second half of that. It will just take me a minute.
It'll come. It'll come. I have faith. I have faith.
All right, let's move a little bit. Let's stretch and then we'll get into it. All right, so sitting up nice and tall, take a big inhale and exhale. And again, big inhale and exhale. One more big inhale. And this time as you exhale, keep your chest lifted, drop your chin to your chest, press your shoulders back and down, and very gently start to roll your head side to side. Feel into any tightness on either side of your neck. Train to remain, learn to return. There's the second half of it. Learn to return. All right, come back to center, lift your chin. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, drop your right hand down, big reach up and out with your left fingertips. Stretch your side waist, your ribs, your armpit. Inhale, bend your elbow wide, open your chest. As you exhale, round your spine, cross your wrist to your opposite knee. Do that again. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, cross your wrist to your opposite knee. You want to get a big stretch across your shoulder blades. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, other side. Big reach down with your hip as you reach up and out with your fingers. Stretch through your waist, your ribs, your armpit. Inhale, bend your elbow wide, open your chest. Exhale, round, cross your wrist to your opposite knee. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, release your hands to your knees, sitting cat-cow. Big inhale, lift your chest, reach your shoulders back. You can glance up, just keep your neck long. As you exhale, pull on your knees around your spine, drop your head, big stretch across your shoulder blades, down into your lower back. Do that again. Big inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, pull on your knees around your spine. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale back up to center. Get yourself situated, get comfortable. And when you're ready, you can close your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Tuck your chin just a little bit to lengthen the back of your neck. Lift your chest, release your shoulders down away from your ears. Soften your belly. Settle your hips. Soften the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. And as you settle into your body, just notice any distractions. Where is your awareness right now? Notice any noises, any thoughts, feelings, physical sensations. Notice any parts of you that have been feeling unsupported. Or that are feeling afraid or shame or judgment. Welcome all of this into this moment and just see what's here. Settle into an even full breath as you continue to just become aware of your inner world. Allow yourself to unhook your awareness from all of these thoughts, feelings, physical sensations, parts of you that want your attention, and settle into your heart space. This space where there is no shame, judgment. It is just compassion and unconditional love. And feel the presence of this greater I am that rests here in the center of your chest. This connection that you have to Source, the universe, each other. And start to repeat the mantra, I am where I am. I am where I am. Continue to hold your awareness in your heart space as you continue to repeat the mantra, I am where I am. Release the mantra as you gently deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes, waking your body back up. And bring your hands to prayer in front of your chest. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bow your chin to your chest, acknowledging your inner teacher and this I am that is always here. It is always here to tap into, to connect to feel supported by. I am where I am. Namaste.